The dream began in what felt like an ordinary adult bedroom, but there was an overwhelming feeling that something important was at stake. I wasn't alone. A man and I were somehow competing for custody of a baby. We were trying to prove who was the better person. We each began placing objects under the bed. Every item represented something the other person had done wrong. The objects were hidden underneath the bed, almost impossible to see in the darkness. At one point, the room was empty. He had left. I locked the door and went to bed to get some rest. I became suspicious. I got out of bed to check whether he had secretly hidden any cameras in the room. I was convinced he might be trying to watch me without me knowing. I searched carefully, but I couldn't find anything. Feeling reassured, I climbed back into bed, thinking I had stayed one step ahead. That feeling didn't last. As I lay on my side, I got this feeling of dread. I suddenly felt someone behind me. Without warning, he grabbed me. I tried everything to get away. I stretched my arms and pushed with my legs, but it was as if my body had no strength. I wasn't moving anywhere. Panic took over. I tried to scream, but all that came out was the faintest squeak. No matter how desperately I tried, I couldn't make a sound. The terror felt completely real. Then something changed. I opened my eyes and could see the outline of a bedroom window. But it wasn't the window from the dream. It was my real bedroom window. For a few terrifying moments, I couldn't understand where I was. The dream and reality had blended together so completely that I couldn't even remember what my actual bedroom looked like. The window seemed far closer than it should have been, and my mind simply couldn't make sense of what I was seeing. I felt terrified and panicked. I struggled to focus, caught somewhere between sleep and waking. Slowly, the confusion faded. The dream disappeared. I finally recognized my room and realized I was awake. I immediately turned the light on and stayed awake for a while, trying to calm myself before attempting to go back to sleep. It was one of the most frightening experiences I've had in a long time because, for those few moments after waking, I genuinely couldn't tell where the dream ended and reality began, and the panic and terror felt so real. Have you ever experienced a dream where you woke up, but your mind was still trapped between two worlds? Or have you ever had sleep paralysis that felt this real? I'd love to read your experiences in the comments. Until next time.